As Tanzania prepares for the general elections in October, there is risk of the opposition CHADEMA candidates missing out in the ballots altogether. This is due to the recent ban on the opposition party from taking part in the elections on ground that it failed to sign a code of conduct for political parties for the electoral process. Unless the High Court reverses the situation, CCM's anxiety stems from historical near misses and structural vulnerabilities. While the party has never lost national power, warning signs emerged over time. The 1995 and 2000 elections showed growing urban discontent. By 2015, CHADEMA's rallies were drawing unprecedented crowds. This momentum forced CCM to shift from confident governing to active suppression. The party's reaction reveals its fundamental weakness, that it cannot survive genuine political competition. CHADEMA presents unique dangers to CCM's hegemony. Firstly, its strong urban base covers Dar es Salaam, Arusha, and Mwanza, Tanzania's economic powerhouses. Secondly, the party connects with young, tech-savvy voters through social media campaigns. Thirdly, its disciplined structure survives constant state harassment. Fourthly, and perhaps most dangerously, CHADEMA proves that opposition politics can endure in Tanzania. Each year it survives undermines CCM's claim to inevitable dominance. Tanzania's largest opposition movement. This fear persists despite CCM's overwhelming institutional advantages. Why would such a dominant force feel threatened? The answer reveals much about power dynamics in modern Tanzania.
Hata mawe yatazungumza. Walimkamata Lissu, wakafikiri tutaenda kukaa ndani tunalia. Nimewaambia hivi, sasa mmemweka Lissu ndani, chama kiko mikononi mwangu, haki ya Mungu tutawashughulikia, hamjawahi kuona. Sisi wengine tumejitoa. Tunataka tujitoe sadaka, watoto wetu waishi maisha mazuri na neema katika nchi hii. Nchi hii ni nchi ambayo kila mtu anaweza kuishi vizuri, kila mtu anaweza kuendesha gari, kila mtu anaweza kulala pazuri. Inawezekana.
This repression stems from more than electoral calculations. It is not lost to keen observers that CCM has become a vehicle for elite enrichment. Losing power would threaten lucrative patronage networks. Party billionaires like Rostam Aziz rely on state connections for business success. Civil servants fear losing positions gained through loyalty rather than merit. The entire system depends on maintaining the status quo. Yet CCM's strategy contains fatal flaws. By blocking all opposition growth, it creates pressure without release valves. Young voters, especially Gen Z and millennials, increasingly see the party as outdated and corrupt. Economic stagnation fuels public frustration. International partners grow wary of authoritarian tendencies. The party's short-term tactics may be storing up long-term disaster. So, can CHADEMA break through, and how? CHADEMA's path to relevance requires strategic adaptation.
Ndio maana tunataka no reforms. No reforms. No reforms. Bila mabadiliko ya uchaguzi, hakuna uchaguzi. Mwanza mnasemaje? Tuko tayari.
First, it must expand beyond urban strongholds into rural CCM territory. This means addressing farmer concerns rather than just city dwellers' grievances. Second, the party should build alliances with smaller opposition groups to present a united front. Third, it must develop clear policy alternatives on jobs, agriculture, and infrastructure. Digital campaigning offers another opportunity. With state media close to them, opposition leaders can use social media to bypass traditional channels. International pressure could help level the playing field to some extent. Most importantly, CHADEMA must prepare for potential CCM fractures. Elite divisions may create unexpected openings. The coming years will test Tanzania's political stability. CCM's fear of CHADEMA reveals its underlying insecurity. True political strength would welcome competition rather than crush it. As Tanzania's youth bulge grows and economic challenges mount, the system's contradictions will become harder to ignore. Political change often arrives when least expected, and Tanzania may be no exception. Ultimately, CCM's paranoia about CHADEMA speaks volumes. Dominant parties that govern through fear rather than consent often sow the seeds of their own downfall. Tanzania's political future remains uncertain, But one truth emerges clearly: where there is suppression, there is also resistance. The struggle between these forces will define the nation's coming decade. Some actions by the government, such as the spirited effort from Stop Human Rights activists and lawyers from rest of East Africa to attend hearing of Tundu Lissu's case 2 weeks ago, has painted the government of President Suluhu Hassan in quite a bad light in the eyes of the international community. With that, I would like to hear your feedback, through the comments section, on this important subject of CCM and the opposition politics in Tanzania. We look to do a series of analysis on the subject, as the country approaches its general elections.